episode opens, we find Tennessee and Chumley deeply absorbed in their favorite pastime, reading the help wanted ads in the local papers.
Hey, listen to this one, Chumley. Wanted. 2 men for Bridget Construction Company. Learn bridge building business. Earn while you learn. That's it, Chumley. We'll learn how to build bridges and we'll become rich and famous.
Gee, Tennessee, I'm very happy right here.
Don't be ridiculous, Chumley. You don't want to be just an old walrus all your life, do you? No, sir, Chumley. This is our big opportunity to prove we're as good as men. Now, come on. We've got to get out of here.
Yeah, but how?
We'll use our escape plan number XYZ. Operation Baby Carriage.
Not that one, Tennessee.
That one, Chumley. We haven't used it in a long time, and it really works.
And so it was that a short time later, a very strange-looking mother was pushing an even stranger-looking baby toward the main gate of the zoo.
Uh-oh. Here comes Stanley.
Gee, Tennessee, let's scream.
Nonsense, Chumley. We'll play it cool. Here he is.
Enjoying the zoo with your baby, madam? Kitty, kitty, coo. Oh, what a revolting baby. Tennessee! Chumley!
Hang on, Chumley. We are about to take off! All right, Chumley, we got away. Now let's get out of these clothes and get that job.
Very well, you're hired. You are now employees of the G. Washington Bridget Construction Company. You'll find your tools in that closet over there.
How about that, Chumley? Our own tools. This is not quite what I had in mind.
Meanwhile, as Tennessee and Chumley were about to clean up in the bridge building business, events were taking place in an apartment across the city, which were going to have a great effect on our heroes.
Now, here's the plan, Leadfoot. You're going to drive the getaway car. Four Eyes, you're going to be the lookout, and Slugger and me'll knock off the bank. Got it?
Check. Okay, but what's the getaway route?
When you leave the bank, you go straight ahead and then turn left. Then right again, then left. Then right again, then left, then right, then straight, then a fast right, and... What happened?
I missed a turn.
Then we end up on the old river road that runs alongside the river. And we cross the river and get clean away.
Yeah, but how are we going to cross the river? There ain't no bridge there.
There will be by the time we pull this job. I'm going to take care of that right now.
And just as Rocky was leaving his apartment, Mr. G. Washington Bridget was leaving his office.
I'm going out to lunch. You two mind the office.
Hey, Tennessee, that's the boss's chair.
I know it, Chumley. I just want to see what it'll be like when I'm the boss.
You the boss?
Well, that is...
Want a bridge built right here by 3:15 this afternoon.
But you don't understand. I'm...
Listen, Bob, it says on the door you build bridges, so I want you should build me one.
But,
Never mind the but, just build me the bridge. And if you don't...
Gee, Tennessee, what do we do now? We don't know how to build a bridge yet.
No, but we'll learn how fast. We'll go see Mr. Whoopi.
Yeah, he knows everything. Here's the riddle. What is it that has 18 legs and catches flies?
What is it that has 18 legs and catches flies? I know. A baseball team.
And so a short time later, our two friends were seated in the office of Phineas J. Whoopi, the man with all the answers.
How are we going to do it, Mr. Whoopi?
Well, now, we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it. Yes. First, I've got to show you some of the basics of bridge building.
Are you going to use the three-dimensional blackboard, Mr. Whoopi?
No, Chumley. I'm going to show you with the famous Phineas J. Whoopi Construction Instruction Kit. What kind of a bridge do you want to build?
The kind that crosses rivers.
Oh, of course, my boy. But there are many kinds. Let's see. There's stone arch and steel truss and cantilevered and bascule and suspension and pontoon.
What's the biggest and the best?
Well, most of the really big bridges today are suspension bridges.
Then that's what we want.
I don't know, my boy. They're pretty complicated structures. Just look here. Say this is one bank of the river. And over here on the other side of the desk is the other bank. Now, you'd have to erect 2 steel towers, one here and one here. So,
How high do they have to be?
well, it all depends on the size of the bridge. The ones that hold up the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco are 746 feet high.
Wow.
Then between these 2 towers, you'd have to hang huge cables like this. They have to be very big. Some of them are 3 feet thick. Now, you'll notice that from these main cables, there are smaller ones hanging down. These are attached to the girders which support the concrete roadbed. In other words, the bridge is suspended from the big cables.
That's why it's called a suspension bridge.
Precisely, my boy.
Well, how long are these the hanging bridges?
Well, the Golden Gate Bridge is 4,200 feet between the towers.
Gee, Mr. Whoopi, we don't need anything that long.
Well, now, how about a nice steel truss bridge? It's a very popular model, and it's much simpler to build. First, you put steel beams across. But even steel, strong as it is, could break under the weight of traffic. So it needs to be braced. The framework of steel which braces it is called a truss because of the way it's designed. It is very strong and light and can carry a great deal of weight.
Fine, but it doesn't look very easy to build.
Well, let's see. You'll need steel and rivets and cranes to move the steel.
Whoa! We've got to have that bridge up by 3:15. We can't do all that by then, and if we don't, there must be some kind of bridge we can build.
There is, my boy. The first bridge ever built, thousands of years ago.
Well, gee, it must be pretty rotten by now.
Chumley, what is it, Mr. Whoopi? What?
Well, it's very simple. First, you take your base...
And so a short time later, our 2 bridge builders were down by the riverside.
According to the map, this is where we want to build the bridge.
Gee, Tennessee, who'd want a bridge here, huh?
Now, ours is not the reason why, Chumley. The customer is always right. Now, start chopping.
The bridge is coming down, coming down, coming down. The bridge is coming down. My village.
All right, Chumley, we'll just trim off the branches and our bridge will be done.
And so Tennessee and Chumley worked on unaware that at that very moment, Rocky Maninoff's bank robbery was going off according to schedule.
Okay, you guys. Close your eyes and count up to 10. Let's go, Slug. Step on it, Lightfoot. Turn left. Turn right. Left. Left again. Straight. Right.
Sirens.
Coppers. Don't worry, we'll lose them at the river. They don't know about the bridge. Yeah, this is the place. Turn here. Okay. You ruined the whole deal. So now I'm gonna let you have it.
You bank robbers, put up your hands, you're under arrest. Bank robbers? Our bridge helped capture bank robbers. We'll be heroes.
Yes, and so, for escaping from the zoo, impersonating an architect, building bridges without a license, and chopping down trees on public property, I sentence you to 6 months' duty in the zoo kitchen, washing pots and pans.
Well, Chumley, it looks as though our bridge building plans just went down the drain.
Yeah, I guess it was sort of a washout.